India is still a developing country. Replacement of old technologies with modern ones is no longer a choice but a necessity.
Our energy requirements are increasing day by day owing to our increasing population, and our dependence on sources of energy other than coal and petroleum is also increasing.
Petroleum, as you've seen in the last few months, the prices of petroleum have been fluctuating, which means that India is not having steady imports in petroleum. Also, coal mines. The Indian coal mines aren't as prolific as the coal mines in other countries.
Because India is a developing nation, it needs to maintain its industries, and every industry is heavily reliant on the energy sector.
Our country, as it's growing, if we actually don't take care of all this, our economy would drop to a rate that everything around us, all our necessities would go very costly.
The government should follow the 3 I's: innovate, invent, implement. And the last one, that is implement, would be the most important.
The government should begin addressing the energy-related challenges at the grassroots level by bringing about awareness in the school children and the people in the institutions.
There are many campaigns now that have already been started, such as Light Up a Village, which is currently being held in Tamil Nadu. So what this actually does is that every day people take a little bit of their power which comes to their house and gives it to a village. If you look at it, every day little bit of your power is going to contribute to such a bigger cause, and this way it will help so many other people. So the government should take initiatives such as this, because the people are actually willing to help if only the first hand is extended from their side.
We need to shift from importing to actually utilizing what our country has in store.
The government needs to take steps both at the national as well as the international level. At the national level, the government needs to introduce policies for privatization in energy sector. At the international level, the government needs to be a member of all the energy related entities. For example, the government needs to sign treaties like the Energy Charter Treaty so that the country can work with all other countries to tackle these problems.
The small deeds that we do is what adds up to make a big change.
And we can do our part by practicing rational use of energy sources.
Remember, every individual contribution counts, and from individual to families, from families to societies and to communities.
The government keeps talking about energy conservation, but energy efficiency is actually more important, and that is better for the citizens as well.
Dealing with this problem is not that hard if you just follow a few very simple steps which everyone has to follow in their everyday life.
For example, if you're sitting in a room in broad daylight and 3 lights are on, you're wasting energy as well as money.
We could easily use public transport instead of private cars.
Carpooling too has become a popular way of taking resource management to the next level, the society level.
We need to engage in programs to tell other people to conserve energy and to use energy effectively. We already have the Bureau of Energy Efficiency in India, which coordinates such programs.
Biomass is an increasing source of energy when it comes to the energy consumption of India. And as biogas is cheap and renewable, and it has no byproducts and it causes no pollution, the rural population of India can actually use this gas for their energy, and they can use it to run their homes.
I think the most important role is definitely played by the government.
Again, the citizens. I feel citizens have become slightly complacent after the coming of democracies. They think all the pressure is on the government. They need to realize that only if the government and the citizens work together will they be able to reach energy sustainability.
We need to learn to manage our sources in a better way so that we are judicious with our usage and we don't waste power unnecessarily.
We need to work towards using alternative fuels, all the non-conventional fuels.
I feel energy security is a very important part of your all the policies that we're making for India's development, and we need energy security to be there in the 5-year plan.
There is a huge scope of providing enormous quantities of energy from nuclear power, provided it is handled carefully. And secondly, controlled fusion reaction of hydrogen. If this is made possible, let me assure you, we wouldn't have to worry anymore about energy related problems for ages to come.
India being a tropical country, most of the year you get a lot of sun, so solar power can provide a lot of energy.
We have wind energy in Gujarat, we have solar energy in Rajasthan, we have a very good potential for geothermal energy, we have a very good potential for ocean thermal energy, and because we are a peninsula, we also have a very good potential for tidal energy.
The question, however, arises that whether India will develop the technology for domestic use and for exporting, or wait for others to do so and then import it.